Mahabodhi. Now it is time to listen Dhamma. Victorious Swastikas, Dhamma, here who are online. Before starting this course, let us move to Sangha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Today we are going to talk about Sanghapala Bhikkhu. When Bhagavan Buddha was staying in Savatthi, Jetavana, another Pentecost monastery, one Brahmin, his name is Sanghapala, went to Bhagavan Buddha, and after exchange of greetings and polite talk, he sat one side. After that, he asked the Bhagavan Buddha like this: Gautama, Venerable Gautama, we are Brahmins. We do sacrifices and encourage others to do sacrifices. By doing so, we are getting merits. Merits for us and merits for others too. But someone has gone forth from lay life to homelessness. He tames himself. He calms himself and he gets Nibbana, the ultimate bliss, and himself only. Does meritorious practice extended to or limits to one person only? But by doing sacrifices, ignorance, we are doing meritorious action for us and others also. Then Bhagavan Buddha told him, well then Brahman, I will question you about this matter. You should answer as you see fit. Here, Tathagata arises in this world. Bhagavan Buddha used to call himself as Tathagata. Dastam or Dasgan, it has got so many meanings. So one of the meanings is truth bearer. He is Arham, Holy One, fully enlightened one, endowed with vision and conduct, sublime, knower of the worlds, the incomparable leader of men to be trained, teacher of gods and men, enlightened one, blessed one. He arrived. He says thus, come on this path. This is the path. This is the way. Practice in accordance with it. You too will realize for yourself with direct knowledge. This is important. Direct knowledge means not secondary knowledge, not told by anyone else. One would experience by himself. The unsurpassed culmination of spiritual life and well-living. So you get Nibbana and well-living. Like that, Tathagata, after arising in the world, he says to the people and make it known to the thus he becomes teacher of the Dhamma. Many hundreds, many thousands, many 100,000 become his disciples and practice accordingly. When this is the case, Brahmin, what do you think? This practice extended to only one person after arising Bhagavan Buddha? Or Arham, Samma, Sambuddha, so many qualities are there. After arising, he become teacher and teaches to hundreds, thousands, 100,000 people. This Do you think this practice extend to only one? In that case, Reverend Gautama, this practice is extend not to one, it is useful for so many. Like that, the Brahmin Sanghapala replied to the Bhagavan Buddha. When he was saying, Venerable Ananda was the attendant of the Bhagavan Buddha, formerly his cousin. He was also called Dhamma Bhandara, his treasurer of Dhamma. He used to remember entire Tripitaka, all the Tripitaka. He immediately asked the Sanghapala, of these two practices, Brahmin, which appeals you more as being simpler, less harmful, more fruitful and beneficial? Here Ananda Bhanteji asking him, which one is more simpler, less harmful, more fruitful, beneficial? That practice of offering sacrifice, yajna, or this practice? When Ananda Bhante asked, he didn't want to answer this question directly, but he want to escape by saying irrelevant answer. He was saying, I consider Master Gautama, Master Ananda, worthy of veneration and praise. He asked which one is simpler, which one is less harmful, fruitful, and beneficial. It was an irrelevant answer. He was saying, I consider Master Gautama, Master Ananda, worthy of veneration and praise. Second time and third time also, Venerable Ananda asked that Sanghapala Brahmin. Again, he tells the same answer. I consider Master Gautama and Ananda worthy of veneration and praise. Bhagavan Buddha thought at the time, even for the third time, the Brahmin Sanghapala, on being asked a legitimate question by Ananda, he falters and does not answer. Let me release him with the difficult situation. I will let him to save his face. So, Bhagavan Buddha asked a different question to divert the topic. So he asked Sanghapala, what come up in the conversation among the king's retinue in the royal court today? He said, you have been from royal court, isn't it? Then what was the topic of discussion there? Bhagavan Buddha asked Sanghapala. Sanghapala replied like this. Formerly, the retinue, the kingsmen were talking like this. Formerly, there were fewer monks, but many of them displayed psychic powers. Psychic powers means supernormal powers. But now, many monks, there are so many monks, but a few can display these miracles, psychic powers. Like that they were talking. He answered like that. At the time, Bhagavan Buddha told him, there are three kinds of wonders, miracles. What are they? Miracle of psychic potency, miracle of mind reading, and the third one, miracle of instruction. There are three kinds of miracles out there. Told him. First one, miracle of psychic potency, or wonder of psychic potencies, psychic power. Monk possesses various kinds of psychic powers. What are they? It is hard to believe for a modern man, but what is Bhagavan Buddha's opinion? His attitude towards these psychic powers? Let us talk about it later in the end of the discourse. See, very strange ones. Having been one, he becomes many. So he is one man, he can become many, many shapes. He can take so many shapes, same, similar body, similar like that. Having been many, he becomes one. He can also become one. Once he can become one. And he appears and vanishes whenever you, according to his will. He goes unhindered through wall. Go through a wall as though it's a empty space like that. You can go through wall, rampart. You can even go through mountain also. And one more psychic power, there are so many. Dives into earth as though it were water. You can sink into the earth like water. And walks on water without sinking, though it were a solid earth like that. Seated cross-legged, he travels in space like a bird. With hand, he touches and strokes the moon and sun, so powerful and mighty. He exercises mastering with the body as far as the Brahma Vihara. You can extend his body like that. These are all miracles of psychic power, all the same. Second one, the miracle of mind reading. What the opponent person, the opposite person thinking, with clues, he can say, like that he says, your thought is like this, such is what you are thinking, your mind is in such and such state. You can tell by clues. And without clues also, some can read the mind with the sound of people, spirits, deities, like that they can read, they can tell your thoughts are like this, such and such are your thinking, your mind is in the such and such state like that. Without clues, without sound of people, spirits, with the sound of diffusion of thoughts also, some other who possesses these psychic powers can read mind of others. Without faith, they say 100% sure. Like that, many declarations they do. They are exactly so, not otherwise, exactly 100%. And some, with their own mind, the practitioner encompasses the mind of others, attached to concentration without thought and examination. Without all these things, both kind of persons with psychic powers. Moreover, they think this is your thought. Now, next your thought will be this, like that. They can read. So these are miracle of mind reading, wonders of mind reading. Third one, miracle or wonder of instruction. They teach. Oh, you think this way, not that way. Attend to this, not that. Abandon this and enter and dwell in that, like that they teach. This is miracle, wonder of instruction. They put others in the right direction. So they teach about what to avoid, what to follow, like this. Then now Bhagavan Buddha asking, these are three kinds of wonders. Of these three, which appear to you the most excellent and sublime? Bhagavan Buddha asking, there are three kinds of wonders. One is psychic power, second is mind reading, third one is teaching. All these three, which one is you consider the sublime and excellent? The Brahman required. Among these, wonder of psychic potency, psychic power, he repeats the same thing, one to many, many to one, up to Brahma, touching sun and moon, walking on water, passing through walls and mountains. These are only the one who practices these things, only one who performs this wonder experiences it, and it occurs only to him. This only benefit from it. This wonder seems to me like a magical trick. This is nothing but a magical trick, no use of it. That's why I don't consider it as a sublime or excellent. Second one also, mind reading also, he says the same. Only who performs it, this wonder experiences, it can only occurs only to him. This wonder seems to me like a magical trick. Second one, mind reading also, he says, like a magical trick. But third one, the wonder of instruction, this wonder appears to me as the most excellent and sublime of all these three miracles or wonders, he says. After that, he said, how magnificently told Master Gautama, we consider Master Gautama to be one who can perform all these wonders. Like that, he asks Bhagavan. Indirectly, he is asking, are you master in all those things? Like that, he was asking Bhagavan Buddha. Surely, Brahmin, your words are invasive and intrusive. Nevertheless, you are aggressively asking into personal things, but nevertheless, I will answer you. He admits. Bhagavan Buddha says, yes, I have got these all powers. Then the Brahmin once again asks, but Master Gautama, is there anyone other than Master Gautama, apart from Master Gautama, who can perform these three miracles, three wonders? Bhagavan Buddha replied, there is not just 100, 200, 300, 400, more than 500 bhikkhus who can perform these wonders. At the time he asks once again, but where are those Brahmin bhikkhus presently dwelling? Where are they living? Buddha told, right here, Brahmin, in this Sangha of bhikkhus. Then, oh, very magnificent. Gautama, you have to read it. One strategy is there, what is not up, fall down, kept it right. Like that he says, and he says, consider me as a lifelong upasaka. The sutta here ends. What we can learn from this is, like this also similar kinds of these psychic powers are mentioned in the Digha Nikaya 11, Kevatta or Kevada Sutta, same thing. And one more interesting, Bhagavan Buddha, at the time of Bhagavan Buddha, Venerable Pindola Bharadwaja, at the time he was a Arhant too. He was attained Arhantship also. One householder with sandalwood bowl, very precious sandalwood, hangs on a bamboo pole. Who can liberate and take? I will offer to them, like that, he says. Pindola Bharadwaja had shown this miracle of levitation and taken that pole, sandalwood pole. But Bhagavan Buddha, although he was an Arahant, Bhagavan Buddha reprimanded him. You Mogha Purisa, usually Bhagavan Buddha don't scold anyone, but at that time Bhagavan Buddha told Mogha Purisa, what you are doing? Bhagavan Buddha's attitude towards these miracles are very different. Bhagavan Buddha laid down one Vinaya rules for monks also. Don't show those things like that. One of the rules monks should follow. Why Bhagavan Buddha has laid down that rule? Because see, these supernormal powers increase one's ego. The training, actual training for enlightenment is to reduce ego. By practicing these things, our ego will increase. Oh, I am superior than these persons. No? I can do these miracles. Nobody can do. I am great like that. One classical example also there. Venerable Devadatta. He was also master in these things, but he was not enlightened. Ultimately, you know what had happened to him. He went to Avicii. People who are incapable of doing this, holding this supernormal powers, not only harm themselves but also others. So, Bhagavan Buddha, one should attract towards Dhamma, not towards these things. Even Upasakas and Upasakas. Bhagavan Buddha also showed some miracles, but not for his benefit, not for his fame and all those things, not for his respect. He tamed Angulimala with the power of the psychic powers only. Perhaps most of you know the story. Angulimala was a highwayman who used to kill all the passers-by and wear their thumbs as a mala garland. So his name Angulimala. Bhagavan Buddha has shown there's supernormal powers there, but not for them. Only provided those people are enough mature to become Arias, then only he has shown that things. One more thing, he compared it as a the monk who shows this kind of psychic powers as a stripteaser, who is want to attract men like that. Don't attract with these things. Attract with the Dhamma, which can end all the suffering. These are all causes somewhat suffering. These are all suffering only. So here, once again, I will talk about this Sanghapala. He asked, initially asked, it is beneficial for one only. But now he told Bhagavan Buddha, see, so many people are benefiting from it, like that. Now also, so many people from the teachings of the Buddha are getting benefited. And second one is in the court, there are so many powerful, in the past, they were talking like that, not so many powerful monks with psychic power. Now also there, but they don't display like that. So we are fortunate enough to go on in the Buddha Sasana. May all of you contemplate on this sutta and greatness, understand the greatness of the Sangha. May all you achieve the final bliss of Nibbana. Are there any? Pardon? Yes. That is Patiharya one. These are all called Patiharya. Actually, Bhagavan didn't focus on those things. Those are all actually for entertainment purpose like that only. They are not take you to the fully removal of suffering. So, Bhagavan told, no, this is like a stripteasing who attract persons with showing a body like that. So, Bhagavan not encourage this one. He laid down the rule also. So not to display, not to show these two pasakas and pasakas like that. So what is important here is the teaching. It is the only the way to end all the sufferings. Actually, I am not interested in those psychic parts. I don't really know. How they are useful to me. Are there any questions? Okay, let us conclude with Dhamma. Sukhi vaveyane dukho aham nichang aham ya hitacha me sukhi honto majjhatha javirino evam hidama khetante sattva honto sukhi sada tato parancha rajyesu chakkavan sujantuno sa